Sometimes folks will do whatever they can to make ends meet. Sometimes that makes them easy targets for scammers who only make things even worse. 2 News Oklahoma problem solver Pete Knutson tells us about a woman in Claremore who almost fell prey.
Sitting in her driveway in Claremore, you'll find a red pickup, and Sonia Hardy thought it would turn into her pot of gold.
Oh my God. Yeah, this is the answer to my worries.
Sonia had received a letter and a check for $4,400. All she had to do was wrap her vehicle, advertising bottled water, and she'd be paid $800 a week. Truly a miracle, or so she thought.
I'm on Social Security disability and I'm just barely making it.
That check, she was told, covered her first week's pay and the $3,600 it would take to have her pickup wrapped. After she deposited the check, Sonia was to send money to a company which would do the wrap. But Sonia has always been one to stay inside the lines, one to be cautious.
I was kind of leery of it because I had seen you report on Channel 2, report on scams before.
So she took the check to the bank and opened a new account to make the deposit. And even though the person who sent the check pressured her by text to wire money to the wrap company right away, she held off. And glad she did, too. By the time she got home, the bank called to say the check was a fake.
I was a little disappointed, because I had kind of gotten worked up from it.
Disappointed, but thankful. If she had sent that $3,600 to the alleged wrapping company, which of course was a scammer, Sonia would have been left to pay that money back to the bank, while the crook kept her cash.
That would have devastated me.
The Federal Trade Commission says Sonia is one of the lucky ones. Too many folks, they say, fall victim to the vehicle wrapping scam. The FTC warns if you get a message urging you to deposit a check and wire money back, it's a scam. Every time, no matter what the story. And if it was a legitimate car wrap opportunity, the FTC asks, wouldn't the company pay the car wrapping vendor directly instead of asking you to pay?
I do want to warn others, and especially people that are struggling and thinking, this is an easy way.
And Sonia harkens back to what her parents and grandparents would always say.
It's never that easy. If it's that easy, there's something wrong.
Advice Sonia's relieved she followed. After all, the story of her red pickup transforming into a pot of gold wrapped up with a happy ending. Pete Knutson, 2 News Oklahoma, Problem Solvers.